Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start with another video, and this one is a sad but true reality of the actual word divorce and what it actually entails. So let's check it out, guys, and we will discuss.
Moment of transparency. So not many people know this, but I am currently going through a divorce. It is extremely painful. It is hurtful. It's like your best friend died, but they're still walking around. I am not well.
And this is something that must be discussed because if you look at social media, guys, on average, you're not going to see very many videos like this. And that's because they don't want you to see it. That's because they want you to believe the lies. They want you to believe the picture that they've painted you and want you to think that being divorced is a good thing. Being single is a good thing. Okay? When you're young, being single is fine. But when you're married, being divorced is a bad thing. You should never get married with the intention to divorce. In my humble opinion, guys, divorce should not even be an option. Okay? Unless there are exceptions to every rule. Please don't get it twisted. But unless there's something involving infidelity, okay, or abuse. Those are really my only two get out of marriage free cards right there. If I'm being absolutely honest with you guys, everything else can be fixed. Everything else can be worked out, in my opinion. Everything else can be handled with kid gloves. You can go to counseling. There's other things you can do to make those things better, because there was a reason you married this person in the first place. Okay, I think sometimes people just lose sight of that, and in the heat of the moment, you know, things are said. Okay, and there you have it. All right, it's that simple. But anyone who lets it come to a head and actually go through a divorce and get the paper signed, do the whole complete process, guys, and still didn't stop it, you pretty much deserve what you're in, okay, for the most part. And if it's the woman, okay, the woman who initiates it, which, let's be honest, they are the ones who initiate these divorces 9 times out of 10, guys. If you don't believe me, go check out the stats, okay? And you will find out. But that's what you get, okay? And right now what you see is a woman who is dealing with it, and the reality is setting in and she can't handle it, okay? Let's continue.
Things have not been great. Everybody keeps saying it's gonna get better. You'll feel so much better once it's all done. And honestly, it just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, she's being completely transparent, just like the video. It is not a good thing, guys. Okay, it's never a good thing when you're going through it. And this is for most cases, guys. Anytime you see somebody out here on social media partying and doing this, doing what they're doing, all right, they're lying to you. This is not how it is. All right, they're giving you a taste of a lie. That's all you're getting. When the cameras are off, when they're by themselves, this is what you're looking at right here. This woman here is a perfect painted picture of what you get when you're alone and when all the cameras are off. She's just choosing to have the cameras roll right now. And I appreciate her for doing that, because she's shedding light on what's really happening out here in these dating streets, these marriage streets. Okay. When you're divorced, this is what you deal with. Okay. And the sad reality of it all is, if you have children, all right, and if you've hit the wall, it's not going to get better. Okay. It's 9 times out of 10 not going to get better for you. If you could not hold that marriage together for whatever reason, and you're now in this boat that she's in, most likely it's not going to get better for you. Okay. There are exceptions. There's exceptions to every rule, but I'm speaking on the majority. And that's what I speak on when I make this content, guys. I speak on the majority. Okay. If we're talking numbers here, and the statistics say that her being remarried again is going to be very slim to none. All right. Finding someone to spend the rest of her life with, as we know it now, moving forward, is not in the cards. Okay. I'm not saying no one will come through on occasion and clap her cheeks in the night. I'm not saying that that won't happen, but I am saying that a sustainable partner for the future is not in the cards, most likely. Okay. And marriage is definitely not there. And I'm speaking from experience as well, guys. I've seen it. Okay. My mother was a perfect example of all of this, guys. Until the very end, she thought that she was going to find someone. She thought she had a suitor, but it never materialized, guys. She ended up dying alone. Okay. She never remarried. And that's just what it was. My dad remarried, my father remarried, and was married ever since. He remarried and stayed with her, had 3 more kids, and is still married to this day. Okay. And I'm telling you all this because I want you to understand that I have been around this block. I'm not just talking. Okay. I'm speaking from my experiences and I'm trying to give them to you. Let's continue.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And somehow my worst enemy is now my best friend. It's confusing. And I am grieving. So, yeah. That's about it.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is true definition of coping right here for you. The true definition indeed. This is something that I really don't want people to have to deal with, as a child of this product, of a divorced product, all right, having to readjust and have a stepmom and just going through these things, having your parents divorce and remarry. Okay. My mother and father divorced. Years went by. They remarried and divorced again. Okay. I literally was flying from one state to another state every other week. Okay. For an extended period of time. I was living in an airport. All right. My mother was a flight attendant. These are things that I witnessed. These are things that I had to go through as a child. Okay. Because my parents couldn't figure it out. All right. And this is just a tip of the iceberg. Okay. This is what millions of kids are going through right now. And this is what you don't want for your kids. I know I don't want this for mine. I know I don't want this for mine. Okay. And like I said, guys, anytime you marry someone and you decide to go that route, it's way more serious than people, I think, are giving it credit for nowadays. Okay. I really believe that. And that needs to change because you're seeing women like this in troves. All right. But one thing I'll give her before I leave here is the fact that she was at least honest. And I will definitely respect her for that. But that being said, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you have not liked or subscribed, please consider doing so, guys. This is a brand new channel and I am growing this community. And I will see you guys in the next video.